This is a really good question, and I think the answer relies entirely on your goals and your intentions. I'd say that I have a pretty good idea and concept on how to market myself on social media and how to put myself out there, as well as how to create good content that gets me seen. So social media is like my thing. So the question of whether or not I should create a separate page for UGC, like this one, where I kind of market myself in terms of that, and also just talk about UGC and content creation as a whole, and brand myself in a way where people see me as somebody who knows what they're talking about when it comes to this topic, is like a no-brainer for me. Content creation is also something that I want to be my full-time job, because I've loved video making since I was like in the 4th grade. So this is something that I've just always wanted to do, and quite frankly, I'm living the dream. That being said, in order to market yourself as a UGC creator with the intention of making a page to get inbound deals, you can't necessarily, like, the whole page can't necessarily or shouldn't necessarily surround the topic of how to be a UGC creator, because who is that marketing to? Other creators. So while I do make content surrounding that topic and I answer questions like this, I also try to make content catered to, like, if a brand saw this, would this switch something in them to be like, oh, she knows what she's talking about, I want to work with her? Or do I come across as someone who's like, oh, like, I just started this a month ago and here's what I did, you guys should be a creator too? Because I think brands and CEOs and agencies and whoever's in charge of, like, influencer and creator relations, they prefer one over the other. You could post about UGC stuff on a page that isn't entirely about UGC, but it also takes away from whatever message that you're trying to communicate. Think about it. If you're a person that posts, like, beauty lifestyle stuff, and then all of a sudden you start making videos on how to be a UGC creator, how do those things coincide, and how confused is your audience going to be if you already have an audience? Also, if you're attracting people to your page for UGC content, but you also want to make other kinds of content, there's a clash there, and I think you're going to have a hard time growing if it's just like a melting pot of all these things. At the end of the day, I won't tell you what to do, because you might feel inclined to do it that way, to create, you know, videos surrounding UGC or content creation on your account that you already have, even if it's not related to those things already. So you can take what I say with a grain of salt, and you can also just keep those things in mind to maybe make that decision for yourself in the future.